Ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate the connections of American Pharoah coming by the tent to join us now to talk about the Travers result. And Bob, I think I'd like to start with you. If you could just take us through the race and tell us how you saw it.
Ready today, and I think Pharoah, he tried really hard. I could tell down the backside he was struggling a little bit, and I could tell by Victor's body language that he wasn't really giving it he didn't have the power that he usually has, and so but we saw the last 3/8 was just guts and glory, and after he finally shook Frost off, I really thought, well, maybe there's a chance he's gonna. You could tell he was empty, and he just fought back valiantly, and it wasn't his day today, and there's really, you really don't know. We gambled, we brought him up here, and so he showed us all signs that he was ready to go, and but you really don't know until they actually run. But I could tell, I'd heard Victor's comments, and he just said he didn't feel that the power that he usually feels on him, and so but he still. It's amazing, we knew we're doing the impossible to just go back and forth, and so it's sort of sad to see him get beat. I'm surprised, when you see him get beat, I feel bad, for him, and but there's nothing different Victor could have done. He rode a good race, and we just, you get beat, and not much to say about it.
Ahmed, Zayat, plenty of great horses have gotten beat here at Saratoga. Your impressions of this race, and if you could just share what this means for American Pharoah moving forward.
So I have not uttered a word either to my family or to Bob. We have not spoken to anybody. My feeling is as follows. Obviously, I'm extremely proud of American Pharoah. American Pharoah ran his race. He put a very brave run, but it wasn't good enough. We are very accustomed of him running incredibly good. It doesn't matter what surface, what track, what distance. I've always felt that I have a huge fiduciary responsibility since we've won the Triple Crown. What do I do with this horse? What is the right moves? And I've always trusted my trainer, and I will always trust my trainer. I would not have changed anything. The horse was showing us all signs of happiness, health, energy, everything you can think of. I was very confident here, maybe 100 times more than I was at Monmouth. Even they call it the graveyard, and I wasn't concerned about that. You've won the distance, the track surface doesn't bother him, but now I have a huge responsibility. As I told you, I haven't spoke to my family and Bob, but you start questioning yourself. I've pushed the envelope too much? I swear to God, I really wanted it for the sport, and I'm doing it with absolutely, and I shouldn't be apologetic of any financial gain or any nonsense like that. I'm a fan. I love this horse. He was happy, and he's special, and he is again the Triple Crown winner. But then you have to come and tell yourself, okay, is the show over? Is it the time? I looked at Joanne, and this is the only word I told my family going down the escalator. It's the first time they heard from me. I said, my gut feeling said, time to go out on a high note. I haven't spoke to Bob. I don't know how Bob feels, but Bob, I trust, like, not just a trainer, as somebody who I really care, because I know he cares about his horses. My gut feeling right now, without being outspoken, is to retire, is to say that we had Triple Crown champion. I feel huge responsibility. I don't think you guys understand. And I pushed so hard, and I hope I didn't push Bob, because I don't know Bob is not the person to be pushed. Bob let the horse tell us. And we were day on day off because we honestly, genuinely wanted the horse to tip us. The horse could have not been better. He gained weight, his demeanor, I keep repeating myself, so we came here because of what we've seen on Friday. 15,000 people. This is what it is all about, this game. And if owners are going to just come and say, don't risk it, don't risk it, you know, you can't. We had to do what we had to do. So when I'm telling you I'm second guessing myself, it's because now, if the horse is tailing off and I need to speak to Victor, and he's not the Pharoah we are not used to, even though he fought hard, then I have a responsibility for my horse. And I have to come, as I told you, right now say, it was unbelievable run. It made so much happy my family and Bob family and everybody in the sport. When my gut feelings say, you know, maybe it's time to really be in Pharoah's schedule. And he told us today he wasn't Pharoah, we know.
Hey, Victor, if we could get one quick comment from you. Just tell us about down the backside and what you were feeling from Pharoah today.
He was not the same like I've always been riding before. He was good at going to the gate. I noticed something that never done it. He started sweating a little bit, and I was just a little bit concerned at that point because he never, have like, to not even just tiny bit sweat before to the gate. And today he was, it was just a little bit sweating to go in there. He bumps out of there nice, and I put it right in the lead. The pace it was not too fast. It was good, but I feel like from the 5/8 pole, his energy level, he was not the same like before. He was not really like strong like he used to. He was lope around, but not quick enough. And I noticed the other horse, he was next to me, and I was trying to like open it up, not let them get close to me, and he just stayed in the same pace. Right by it, just a little bit by the 3/8, their other jockey, I don't even know who rode that horse, the one who was next to me. But as he was getting to the turn, the other horse, he kind of like put his chest right on my hips on the horse. And he bumps it, he hit it pretty hard in there. And American Pharoah, he kind of lost his stride in there. And then for that point, all the way to the turn, he probably hit me maybe like 6 or 7 times. And still trying to open up. Turning for home, he was trying so hard, American Pharoah, that I opened it up 2-3 lengths, but I feel like it was not quick enough to get to the wire when the other horse he was coming in the outside.
All right, thank you, Victor. And Mr. Zayat, just one last question. You're talking about your gut feeling and your initial reactions after the race, but in terms of anything official, what's the timeline and what do you do from here? I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I just want to clarify that you weren't making any sort of announcement. You're going to regroup and talk.
Listen, I'm a big boy. I can make the announcement, but this is a teamwork. This is a man who lives with him 24/7, and he had him, and I trusted him. Jim, we need to speak to Jimmy. We need to speak to his rider. I need to understand more. I didn't hear the stuff about being bumped zillion times. Right. I need to speak to Justin. Obviously, I need to speak to my wife. We need to speak with Jim. We are a family. Right. We're going to sit and think it over. My gut, I'm an entrepreneur. I've made all my decisions in my life being an entrepreneur, being a gut man. So my gut saying, if the horse showed me that he tailed off, he's not the Pharoah I know, then there's no question in my mind that the right thing is to retire him. He doesn't owe me nor anybody anything. I have to worry about him, and that's what's going to be. So now I have to go and check, did he bled? Did he displaced? There's a zillion things that can happen. But I mean, I don't want to speculate. I need to sit and speak to Victor. We're actually flying back with us to California. So we have 4 hours to talk about it. And I guarantee you we'll be celebrating.
It's going to be a long flight.
No. I'm very proud of American Pharoah. I'm disappointed for the fan. I'm heartbroken. But there is hopes. I would not trade a minute of the pleasure that he gave me, my family, and the sport. Not a second. And we had to do what we had to do because I believe that this is the best thing for our game. The horse was 100% healthy, happy. I mean, his breezes are insane. He's coming here. Look what he did on Friday. He gave us zero inclination. Zero inclination. So we need to examine and see what's going on and move from there. My gut feeling, as I told you, if this horse is 1%, not the American Pharoah that we cherish, show is over.
Mr. Zayat, I want to thank you for bringing him to Saratoga.
Justin to say something. Have you talked
Justin, do you
I don't know what's...
have anything to add? Your impressions?
No, I mean, I thought
Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much. Well done.
Thank you for making it the race it was.
Well done. Well done.
Appreciate it.
Well done.
Congratulations.
I'm speechless. You know, I'm proud of American Pharoah, what he's done for all of us. You know, they named today Saratoga for a reason. You know, you saw all the fans come out, how they were all chasing him through the paddock. You know, the joy they brought to everyone. You know, he ran his race. We just got, you know, we were the second best horse today. You know, Keen Ice ran a hell of a race. He was chasing us the last couple of races, and he got us today.
I think I'm sitting in your seat. Get in here.
Well, Mr. Zayat and Justin, thank you for bringing this horse to the Travers, and thank you for coming down and talking with us.